We are going to continue today with Dr. DeSoto. We're going to continue with that story, but before we begin, what I'd like to do is we need to think about what we've already read. Okay? We're going to ask ourselves, what did we read? What did we read? What's happened? Who can tell me what that reading strategy is? Okay, what is that reading strategy when you ask yourself, what have you already read? Sarah?
That's when you summarize.
It's when you summarize. Okay, I'm going to come up here to our chart a minute. That's when we think about the main ideas or important parts of the story and we tell in our own words what has happened. What I'd like you to do, I want you and your partner, can you please share and tell what's happened so far? What do you know about the characters? What problem have we developed? Go ahead and talk it over, please.
We have customers and I'll tell you, like, there was a cat.
When we start out a read aloud, I'm going to review what we've covered. And then I look at what comprehension skill are we focusing on. This particular week, we're focusing on questioning. And that is a very difficult skill for second graders. And so what I'm going to do is I'm thinking to myself, I want to find opportunities for me to ask questions, to model. I want to find opportunities for them to ask questions. But in addition to that, I'm teaching them that reading is not just questioning. It's making connections, it's summarizing, predicting. So in addition to your focus skill, you still want to bring in all those other skills because reading is not just that one strategy. We just talked about summarizing, okay? Is that the only thing that good readers do? No. What are other things that good readers do? Talk it over, lower number, go.
And if good readers get stuck on a word, they'll just move on, so they'll have enough time to finish the story.
Come back to me. What else do good readers do?
They visualize and they go back to the page that they're reading.
Okay, they visualize. Can you explain to the class review what visualize means, please?
Visualize means you make a movie in your head.
You make a movie in your head. You try to see what you're reading. As I'm going through the book, I'm going to do reading, but then there's going to be times where I'm going to stop, and then they're going to have that partner conversation. At this point in the school year, I'm telling them what I want them to do. What do you think is going to happen?
I think what's going to happen, he's probably going to take the tooth out.
Okay, you think he's going to take out the tooth? I have certain ways that I need them to do their partner sharing. They have trouble learning who needs to talk first, so they're assigned numbers in my classroom that they put on their papers. I'll say higher number, lower number. They need to learn how to listen, how to respect each other. I went first last time. You go first this time. So it's a lot of modeling. What I want you to do is ask your partner a question about what's happened so far in the story. Go ahead and talk about it. Let's have higher numbers.
Ryan is going to pull his tooth out. Your turn.
Share your question, Michael.
Why didn't Dr. DeSoto just say go away to the fox when he was calling Dr. DeSoto?
Right, that would be like an I wonder question. Like, I wonder why Dr. DeSoto didn't just send him away. You're right. Let's listen. Ruben, share your question.
Why did he trust the fox?
Why did he trust the fox? All right, hands down. One of the things we're learning to do is when I ask you a question, we've got to look and find story clues to prove our answer. I feel like what I'm doing in second grade with the partner sharing is I'm really laying the foundation. I'm building on what they already know. And I'm always teaching them, what I'm teaching you to do is what I want you to learn to do on your own. Like, this is not just for reading time with Mrs. Brown. It is for every time you're reading. I am trying to get them to that independent level of text discussion. I want you to think of what we've read today, all the events. Those are called events, things that happen in the story. Think of your characters. Your characters would be the people or the animals in the story. And I want you to ask your partner a question to test them, play teacher, to test them of what we've read today. All right? And I'm not going to say higher, lower number. I want to give you that responsibility of taking turns. Ask a question to ask what's happened today. Go ahead.
Why did Dr. DeSoto come with a plan?
Ask the question. If you're stuck,
Why he wouldn't make a plan is because because he want to help everybody, but he don't want nobody to eat him.
Your turn to ask me a question.
At the end of the year, I'm hoping in their partner discussion, if I read a couple pages and I say, okay, I want you to talk with your partner about what you've read, they're going to be able to make their own connections, do their own summarizing, maybe make their own predicting, and then come back and share as a class what they've done. I'm hoping that I can give them the reins.